New Smyrna Speedway. I do love you, but we're gonna need something a little bit bigger today. Yeah, I think this might do today. All right, we're going in. Up and through. We just went under the track in turn 1. I got all this camping going on here this weekend at the track for the Boy Scouts. They have a huge outing over here. There are a ton of people here. I expected this to be empty today. Opening ceremonies for a practice run are about to begin. Look at all of these cars that are parked in the infield. Daytona International. You know the scene in The Last Jedi when Luke says to Rey, "This is not going to go the way you think"? Feeling that right now. So we are out at the track today because this is the roar before the 24 at Daytona. It's a 24-hour race. It's basically little man-style type cars, prototypes, etc. We've never been out to that actual race. We're out here because they have the open practice today, as well as preliminaries. Racing season is gonna start soon. Awesome to see racing back. I can't imagine the wind that's going on in the background here, but we got tow trucks ready, ambulances ready, rescue crews ready. We got photographers up there and video. We got quite a crowd here too. I'm gonna try to get into the fan zone, see what's going on over there, see what the views are like also. So we're over at the fan zone. Normally for the NASCAR races, they have security over here checking tickets and everything, but they issue tickets and check them before the tunnel when you came in, but no bag check for this. And they are running a full schedule of events this weekend, which is really just the roar before. It's not even the main attraction for the Rolex 24. We got full trailers of merchandise over here. We've got other brand merchandise over here also. And more stuff over there. It's like merch heaven over here. These shirts are really cool. Ford branded, Ferrari, Porsche, Jaguar. That's the interesting thing about these particular races, is that there's so many different brands And it's the higher end cars. This year, if we had gotten here earlier, we would have been able to walk the grid, so basically go out there in the pit boxes where all the cars are. But you guys always ask, when do I get some sleep? This morning was that morning. But here's the back of the pit boxes. It's just like NASCAR races. You can look in the garages, see all the activity that's taking place here. Have garage tours that are taking place that you can go inside. We've done that before for races leading up to the 500, but we did not get here early enough today to get a wristband. Normally you have to get here like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning to get a wristband, and the tours start at like 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. What's interesting about this car, I don't know how well you can see because of the reflection in the glare here, but you have the main body of the car here, and then you kind of have the chassis of the car behind it.
He is, and that's what caught him out going into the International Horseshoe, is he thought he was a little bit more complex than he was. But no, he has to share this car, so his drop time will elapse.
This is Tequila Patron Racing. Can you imagine if this was just filled with tequila right now for the crew? Here you go.
It was 3.5 minutes before the SSR came.
These guys,
and then they decided that
I'm sure they love working in a fishbowl here with everyone kind of ogling what they're doing. We're over here by Acura Team Penske. A little less glare here. That's it. I don't know if I would want to be strapped into that thing going about 200 miles an hour. Check it out, Jackie Chan. Chevy fans, Corvette racing. This guy literally scraping the bug stuff off the car in the dirt. Come over here by the sides. Usually find drivers and owners walking around. Behind this fence we have the number 52. I'm sure a car's coming in here to be tested to make sure that it meets regulations. I have this guy over here waiting with his measurement tool. I'm not all that familiar with these races compared to NASCAR type races. And what specs they look for. So it's interesting to see these cars come in here for inspection. And over here you have a mix of people on tours, media, drivers, crew, owners. There's a driver going by over there. Their crew. And then you have some of the garages that are open down there. Here's the Ford Chip Ganassi garage stall. The Porsche team over here. So the tour folks kind of walking on here, seeing the work that's taking place on this other car. Get a really close-up look here. Got some body damage on this car that they're trying to fix. So basically just putting tape over some of the scratches. It's just kind of some superficial damage from rubbing. I love the paint job on this car. Trying to get those tires off. You see this whole bank of tires back there. There's a racing team leaving the media tent over there. Let's go get a look from up above. Kind of see everyone meandering around from here. The cars going by. The view is not so great compared to where we were standing before. You kind of get the hustle and bustle down here where you can see people are waiting to get things signed by drivers. Going back over to see some more up close racing here. To give you an idea, we are probably 30 feet away from the track, maybe? The grandstands are over there, but there's no safety barriers here, so it's like you're right in the race. I've resigned to just sitting in the bleachers over here. Great view to just watch these cars go around and around. I can't get enough of that turn. It is pretty funny just walking by, having the cars shooting by, guys just walking 20, 30 feet away from them. Came back to the car to get a drink. I parked like 40 feet away from the track, so right on the other side of that truck is where the track goes by. Right behind where I parked, restrooms, but more importantly, the high bank over here. Come check out how the cars are doing on the high bank. They go so quick. If you're not up close, it's very tough to focus and keep them in frame. Alright, that might not have been the best option. I'm gonna go right in the fence across from where I parked. This might be our last looks here. Daytona, we're gonna get out of here. This has been awesome. So if you guys have never been to a race and you're interested in checking this out and you're on vacation in Orlando, I would suggest The track runs tours every day. There's not cars going around the track every day, although there is a Richard Petty driving experience that you can pay to ride in a car or drive a car, I believe, on the track. I believe they still have that here. But race-wise, especially in the spring, when you get to like the Daytona 500, actually in about another month from now in February, that race is kind of like the Super Bowl of races every year. It's amazing to have that in our backyard in Central Florida. It can be a little expensive for those that have never been to a race before and you want to dip your toes in the water and try it out. I would suggest maybe the races leading up to the Daytona 500, like they have qualifying out here. They usually have like a fan event that happens at the end of this month or beginning of February, where you can come out to the track and watch the practices. And then you have dual races that are a little bit cheaper than going out to the 500. That might include like the fan zone tour, where we walked around in before and stuff. Really awesome stuff. Something completely different to do than theme parks in Orlando. I love coming out here. When we moved here from New York, I was starstruck in even seeing the track for the first time. I absolutely love coming out to this track. It's like hallowed ground, and it's fantastic to get out here whenever you can. Now we've got to figure our way out of here, the best way to get out. We have car trailers coming in, people meandering all around, a tiny dog in a sweater. Check that out while we're driving. It doesn't get cooler than that. Alright, to exit. We're going back through a tunnel. This is the tunnel that the tram takes you through, where you get the history of the track inside here. It's a little bit wider than the tunnel that we used to get in here. We're underneath the track right now. And we're out. Since we're up in Daytona, might as well go check out Main Street. I don't want to walk on the beach, so I'm just about thawed out now from getting back in the car. We're going to make a turn onto Main Street here. You have a much different look than when Bike Week or Biketoberfest is in town. Which, by the way, they are back in just exactly 2 months. Bike Week is here. I believe it starts March 9th. Of course, we'll be up here to check that out. Put a 4-way stop sign here. I don't remember this ever being 4-way before. But it's pretty drastically different when there's not thousands of bikes lining the way on Main Street here. There's a couple of bikes, they're just the wrong kind. Look at these signs up now. Those look like they're new. Got Harley Davidson. A lot of these places don't stay open year-round either. They just rent them out during the busy time, so I see a lot of dead spots here. Get up here and make a left here. Boot Hill, one of our favorite places to go. You get the cemetery across the street. But that was a very quick trip up Main Street. Well, back home from Daytona. Really awesome little side trip there. Thank you very much for coming along with us. And thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.